most important thing about the bilingual program at Escola Eleva is the fact that we recognize the importance of having more than one language. Obviously, the second language here is English. The benefits of knowing English, as it is the international language, we can clearly see the benefits for young people and for Brazil. Economically, how it would connect Brazil to the rest of the world to speak the international language. I think that's a very critical part, and I'm sure that's why English is the second language here after Portuguese. But even more than that, what we know from research now is that the ability to speak more than one language increases cognitive capacity in young people, which means we can maximize their potential for learning by making two languages available to them. And so those for me are the big components of the reasons why we need to do bilingualism in this school. Actually, if we looked at the research, every school should be bilingual if we want to bring students to their full potential in learning. One of the distinguishing factors is the fact that this is a Brazilian school with a bilingual program. Many of these schools that I've been working in abroad are actually international schools where English is the sole language of instruction and development. So what I would call this is additive bilingualism instead of subtractive bilingualism, and that means we're valuing the original mother tongue, which should always be the case in any school, and adding a second language. So I think this school is particularly sensitive to recognizing and valuing the Brazilian culture while giving their students an international, actually, the potential to work in the world. I would say on a mission that makes sense to me, to create a new generation of leaders. That should be the goal of every school in every country. And so I see this as a project and a model that could be used in other places in the world. I definitely think, you may ask, well, you're American, why aren't you working in America? It doesn't matter where we work now. We're all working towards the same end, to an integrated, collective, global community. And so it wouldn't matter if I was working in San Francisco, Beijing, or here. The goal is the same, and we need everyone on the same page. So that's the vision that I moved to Rio to work on. What parents need to know is that they are their children's best and most significant teacher. And so they can do a lot to prepare their young children with a mindset for learning, with a disposition for learning. And so what parents say really matters, and what parents do really matters. And beyond that, even what parents think about their young child's potential really does matter. So this is not, education can't be done just by the school. It really is when the community and the educators align with a vision for where young people can go and what they can actually do. And they can do a lot.